What's going on, guys? It's Nick here, back with another video. First of the mock draft competitions where you guys will be competing for spots in the subscriber league, and you guys are going to vote on who makes it. So obviously you can't vote for me, but these are all people who are competing for this week, and you guys write in the comments section who had the best mock draft, and that person will get a spot in the subscriber league. Simple as that. The only people who will be able to compete in these are people in our Facebook chat, which means people who got the draft package. So you have to have a draft package to get in, but then it's fair game. Right now it was just the first people to get in from the link, but I'll try and set up a system going forward. Stat of the day. I always forget on the mock draft Mondays who had the most drops among all running backs in 2019. That's the stat of the day. I want to put it up there before I forget. But yeah, this is a half-point PPR league. 2 running back I can put up actually right here. 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, a flex, a tight end, quarterback, 6 bench spots. I wanted to go a little faster. And defense, I might like cut because, you know, this might be a little bit longer because I'm drafting against people, not against the computer. But we're gonna see how it goes. So hold on. Just want to let people know that it's actually starting and begin the draft. So everyone's going to have 1 minute. I don't know why you got a minute and 2 seconds. I hope to not have to make any cuts. Not because I don't want to edit. Well, I don't want to edit, but I'd like it to just play through. But I'm probably not going to be able to talk in depth about my picks as much. I want to comment a little bit on what other people are doing, but I also don't want to skew you guys' results. So I'm not going to tell you which team I think is the best, but I will comment on things. So Zeke going first. Again, you guys know I'm cool with Zeke, Barkley, Kamara, McCaffrey as really, honestly, if you want any of them as the top overall pick, I'm cool with that. For my pick, I don't really love the middle range here, that like 6, 7, 8, because you kind of put in a tough spot where a lot of people are the same. But I wanted to kind of have a little bit of, I want to have a little bit of time between my picks. I didn't want to, I'll do some at the turn, but I wanted to be in the middle, just so I could at least talk for a little bit about some of the picks. But it's possible I take one of Hopkins or Adams with that pick, because when the computer drafts, sometimes wide receivers get taken, but I've seen in real drafts, man, those running backs fly off the board this year. So I'm excited to see who's going to be taken. So I'm sure we're not going to get DJ. And of course, people are definitely going to snipe the players I like, because obviously the people in this watch my videos. So it's tough drafting against people that you know the exact players you want. This is exactly how I thought it would start. And since it started like this, I'm going to go Adams. I just think this is my plan. If I'm in this like 7, 8, 9 spot, the top 6 I think are pretty clear in who you're taking, and then I think you just go with the wide receivers after that. So I'm going to lean running back heavy if there's even like a close decision with these next few picks. My rankings do actually say take Damian Williams at that spot, but I think there's a little bit too much risk in the first round if you're going to take Damian Williams with that pick. So even though my ranking has Damian Williams at 6, I believe, you can't do that. So I like how the draft's going so far. Obviously, no one's going to really be reaching in the first 2 rounds even. The picks are pretty locked in, but I'm very curious to see how people reach once we get into like that 5th round range. Like, how soon are people going to go for those players we all know that we like? So the next pick, let's just look, because we do have a chance we could go double wide receiver if some of the guys we really like are left, but it would basically be Juju, Odell, and Julio. Those are the only ones I'd consider doubling up on, and I don't know. I don't think one's going to make it. So the next pick, we're looking at Connor, Cook, Chubb, Williams. One of those 4. Yeah, so we're gonna get either one of those 4 or one of the wide receivers. So we don't have to look past that. My ranking for that, from my best memory, is Williams, Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Connor. Oh goodness, they're all really close, but definitely Williams first. That's for sure. Connor probably last, and then I don't really know between Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb. I think they're both really close. I don't really care between those two. I think they're both really good picks. And I would lean one of them ahead of Odell or Juju. Yeah, and I didn't think Odell and Juju would both fall. It'd be an interesting start if Odell had fallen. Probably not Juju, but like if you could start Devonta Adams and Odell. I mean, you've got that. They could very easily finish 1-2, and that'd be a really nice start. But the thing is, you kind of lock yourself into a box even when you go double wide receiver, because then you're like, okay, I kind of have to be going running back soon, and then the running back value, what if it's not there? So it's a tough spot. Oh, my boy Damian Williams is still falling. Let's hope we get him at 2.5. I know not everyone's as high as I am on him. Oh, I know he's going to get taken right before me. I know not everyone's as high as I am, but if you look athletically, he is more athletic. He's like a bigger and more agile version of Kareem Hunt. Like, he is more athletic than Kareem Hunt is. And he's been on the Dolphins. I don't know. Like, there's some people in the Dynasty community that have liked him for a while. I'm not, like, huge into Dynasty, but I know some people that are actually very high on his talent. And I think while he hasn't proven to be more talented than Kareem Hunt because we just don't know, there's a chance he is. Like, I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying there's a chance he is, and he is more athletic. And you really don't have to be that great of a running back to exceed in the Chiefs' offense. So I am going to go running back here. I'm cool if you take Juju, but it's going to be... I'm going to take Dalvin Cook. I don't even know what my ranking is, but I feel comfortable taking Dalvin Cook. No one thinks stopping him from having a monster season's injury. I know Alexander Mattison, some people are excited about, but it was a pretty weak running back class, and he wasn't towards the top of it. So he's like fine. He's like a good running back, I think, but he's nowhere near where Dalvin Cook is at this stage in their respective careers. So Cook's going to get as much work as he can handle. Can he stay healthy? I don't know. But I have no reason to believe that he's not going to stay healthy. I think that made sense. Let's look at some people. So we've got one person at 12. I can't really read the names. They're kind of small from where I am. SC McMurray. Okay. McCurry. We got Steph Curry at 12. Julio Odell. I love that. Like, I really do like starting off drafts like that. If I'm going to go RB0, I want like Michael Thomas Julio, Michael Thomas Odell, Julio Odell. I want that pairing because I step in each week just being like, yeah, I'm better than you at wide receiver. Like, there's no chance you can beat that. I like Kelsey in the second round. I think that's good. I'm still cool with Connor, Williams, Cook. Gurley, I'm not touching in the second round. Until we hear news that's positive in any way, I'm not touching Gurley in the second round. You guys know I love Chubb, love Juju, Mike Evans, AB. I mean, they're fine picks. I think Evans more than AB is a solid pick in the second round. No one's team's bad, but it's also been 2 rounds. So Saquon AB has a chance to not be incredible, but also has a chance to be incredible. It's a more risky start because like there's a chance Saquon regresses since the offense is terrible, but he is going to get a ton of volume, and so is AB. So that could be an amazing start. That could be a not so amazing start. It's going to be tough to find out. I don't even know who my favorite start is at this point, and I don't think I'm supposed to tell you guys. But for my next pick, who would we like to fall to us? It's a little early for our Drake pick. We like Drake probably a little bit later than that. We would like Carry On, Hunter Henry, Marlon Mack, Fournette, maybe Devonta Freeman. Those are the running backs we're looking at in the third round. For wide receivers, I mean, T.Y. is not going to fall that far, but it would be T.Y., Thielen, Amari, Diggs, probably it. Tyreek Hill is the biggest question mark right now. Yes, they leaked the thing that said what, like they're preparing for 4 games. I'm of the mindset that the NFL leaked that and that they're just trying to gauge like public reaction and be like, oh, every single human being thinks that's ridiculous, which it is ridiculous, 4 games, let's bump it up. Or if they released it and people like that many, which no one would say that, then maybe they bump it down. But I think that's it. But I guess, I mean, if there's a chance he only gets 4 games, I mean, you got to start looking at him. I don't even know. Like, I genuinely, the 5th probably. If he's at 4 games, probably the 5th round. That's where it is, because we all know first 4 rounds are the early rounds, and those are where the highest values are. As soon as we enter the 5th round, that's where the it drops off in the success rate. So probably 5th round is where I'd start, because you can get by. You already have likely 2 running back, 2 wide receiver. I mean, you put him on your bench for a little bit, you're not hurting that bad, and then when he comes back, he's a monster. Anyone? Yeah, I think we're good with the people I listed. I think one of them's going to fall to me. I would like T.Y. If T.Y. does fall to me, I'm taking him. If not, then I want Hunter Henry or Devonta Freeman. But I will be getting one of those. So I want T.Y. There goes T.Y. Then probably Derek. Did I say Hunter Henry? I meant Derrick Henry. None of the tight ends are off the board, though. I'm not touching Ertz. He doesn't have as high of a projection as I was hoping he would have. But I would take Kittle. But I don't know. I'm just not pumped about Ertz Kittle in the 3rd round. I'd rather just take O.J. Howard. My opinion. But yeah, we're going to take one of Freeman or Derek. I just don't even know. I think it would be Derrick Henry. I think that would be my pick, even in a half-point league. I mean, he's just projected to have so many more carries that he's ever seen in his career up until this point because of the volume that's been taken away from him. So I'm cool with him. We got 10 seconds before. Come on, guy. He's got Hopkins. Oh, he took Ertz. Okay, that's what he was contemplating. That's a risky start because if Ertz regresses, and I'll take my pick here so we can speed things up. If Ertz regresses and Gurley's hurt, it's risky. But again, where there's risk, there's reward, because Gurley could legitimately... I'm not going to say he could finish 1. Gurley's not finishing 1 this year. I'm sorry to disappoint. But he could finish like really high, maybe return first-round value. So if you're getting potentially the wide receiver 1 with a first-round running back and a guy who does have the upside to be the tight end 1, it's a really good start. But it could also end up being like the tight end 5 with a bust in the 2nd round and Hopkins, who I still like, obviously. How's my team? How's my team doing? Devonta Adams, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry. I mean, I've just locked up volume. I've locked up, like, Adams gets a ton of volume. Dalvin Cook's going to be used a ton. And Derrick Henry's going to be used a ton. That's just what I'm looking for. Is just who's going to get the football the most. So next round, he loves Adam Thielen. I know who just made that pick, and he's an Adam Thielen fan. So Drake, it's not too early to take Drake. 4th round. Okay, so we're cool with Drake. Put on my roster. Obviously, I'd take Freeman, but he's not going to be there. So Drake, maybe we look at wide receiver. So I'm not pumped about those options, but Drake, Freeman. I mean, since I've said so many bad things about AJ Green's gonna fall. I can guarantee you that much. I mean, he already has. Oh, dude, he could do it. My boy Steph Curry over here. You could start off Julio, Odell, AJ Green. I mean, I know I've said bad things about AJ Green, and he's a huge injury risk. But if you can start off your draft, okay, he didn't. But if you could start off your draft with Julio Jones, Odell Beckham Jr., and AJ Green, I mean, it's pretty good. Close ready. Okay. I'm just considering, should I take AJ Green with that spot? Because you guys know I love Brandon Cooks. I like Kenny Galladay. And then I do kind of see a drop into this next tier. So Brandon Cooks, Kenny Galladay, Devonta Freeman. We are not guaranteed to get one of them. Those are 3, and there's 4 picks before us. See, this is the point in the draft when you're in your real one where you need to just find 5 players that you like, list them out in order 1 through 5, and then you're good to go. It's not something that I'm doing because I'm lazy, but in my actual drafts, I would be like, ooh, there's 4 picks before me, and there's 3 players I like. I need a contingency plan, because it's only 60 seconds for each one of these picks. You know, if the next two guys are Devonta Freeman and who did I even say? AJ Green? Oh, no, it's 3. We good. We good. Right? Yeah. No. No, we're not good. We are good. We are good. I was looking at the wrong spot. I thought I was to the left of Zach Ertz. Yeah, I'm good. But you should be building contingency plans if things don't go your way. But Drake did get taken. So what was it? It's only Freeman, AJ Green, who I've said to avoid both of them, and Kenny Golladay. I really do like Golladay. I'm concerned that Marvin Jones is his injury was more than a bone bruise. I just have a very good feeling that it was. I'm not saying he's gonna be hurt to start the year, but he's coming off an injury, and people want to point to the stats that like Galladay's the deep threat, Galladay's the red zone threat. I mean, Jones. Jones is the deep threat. Jones is the red zone threat. Nah, I think it's gonna be Golladay this year. I know it hasn't been in the past, but I think this year that's gonna flip. So yeah, we're at that tier of running back that I kind of lump these all in the same boat. Although we'll be targeting Darrell Henderson in the next round, you surely bet about that. Gosh, do I take AJ Green or Kenny Golladay? Comments. What do I do? What do I do on this pick? I have 28 seconds. Nah. I'm going to take Kenny Golladay. I just don't want to take... I think you take AJ Green for that upside if you were Steph Curry over here. I know his name's not Steph Curry, saying. If you were Julio Odell and you just want to lock in AJ Green, do it. But from what I have, Kenny Golladay is my 2, is perfect. I think he's absolutely going to return that value. And Adams my 1, so I'm cool with wide receiver here. I just didn't need to take the risk. I can take the risk starting in the next round, but I don't need to take that risk in the 4th round. So I feel good about my first 4 picks. Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Devonta Adams, Kenny Golladay. I like that. I think that's a good start. Next, I don't even know. I mean, I'd like to get OJ Howard. Is there even a Q in... Hold on. I didn't want to do that. I apologize to everyone. Yeah, there's no Q in... Okay. I was just wondering if there was one. OJ Howard's the only tight end I would take in the next round. I believe I'm making a video on some of these guys. Well, I already did make a video last Friday on some of those, but some more of them will be featured in Wednesday's video. So I don't want to give that away. But not the top 3. Those guys won't be in it. But OJ Howard is definitely a tier ahead of those guys. Oh, there goes Mahomes. So first quarterback taken is Patrick Mahomes. Okay, I'm cool with the 5th. The 5th round is good enough value for him, and he's going risk reward. Like AB in the 2nd round, Fournette super risky 3rd round pick, Hill facing who knows what suspension, and then Mahomes. First quarterback in a league that very likely, since everyone watches my videos, that very likely quarterbacks are going to go late in this. So I don't hate that start. Definitely not. I think it's a little risky for me. You wouldn't see me drafting that team. This team's also interesting. The Town Ballers. DJ, Juju, T.Y., AJ Green really locking in. And then Andrew Luck. Everyone wants these stacks. This isn't DFS, guys. Everyone want the Luck T.Y. stack and the Mahomes Tyreek Hill stack. Everyone's going for those. I don't even know. Who am I taking next? I didn't even look at the board. Also, OJ Howard went. I was kind of hoping for Howard in the 5th. Wide receivers. We are looking at Tyler Lockett, DJ Moore. No. We're probably not taking a wide receiver with this pick. Running backs. Our boys there. Darrell Henderson. Yee. All right, I got him. So Darrell Henderson, Rashad Penny, Lat. Yeah, I mean, we all know who I'm taking with this pick. I've already told you guys that I'm taking Darrell Henderson in the 5th round while he's going in the 5th round. Because when you guys see him in preseason, y'all gonna make him rise into the 4th round ADP. I'm telling you, no one believes me that he's gonna go in the 4th round. Even with Gurley being fully healthy, he's going to go into the 4th round. I promise you guys. I'm praying that he busts 0 long runs in the preseason and his ADP drops or something like that, because I'll take him in every league. But whatever. Also, it's a good thing that I took him, because I know some of you will just hate the team. So you can't vote for me anyways. So I took the player you were going to hate on. Do we look tight end soon? Like, I'm cool with Hunter Henry. I know I said he's in a tier below, but in the 6th round, I'm cool with Hunter Henry. Cool with Evan Ingram, although my latest projection does not favor him. But you guys know I love my boy Vance, my boy Njoku. Why is Gronk still here? Herndon, although the suspension's probably going to happen, so we'd have to take like Jordan Reed as well with that. And Andrews and Goddard. Those are kind of who I'm looking at. But I'd be cool taking Hunter Henry with this next pick. I'm going to scroll up, so try to remember who the first round was, or just go back and look. Although, at the end of this, I am going to show the whole screen, obviously, so you guys can take a look and vote. But I would take Hunter Henry with the next pick. Wide receiver, I'd take DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Christian Kirk is kind of where I'd be looking. Although I think I could wait. I think I could wait and get Kirk in the 7th. That'd be pretty cool. Getting Kirk in the 7th. Anderson's already gone. So I want DJ Moore with this pick. But we'll see what happens there. Running backs. I like my boy Penny, because I do think he takes over at some point this season. I like Latavius for the upside. I do like Miles Sanders. I'm not concerned about the hamstring yet, because he hurt it so early that he's gonna have ample time to recover from that. Unless he tweaks it, then we're off. You guys know I like Ronald Jones, but these are kind of getting late. What do they have for their quarterback rankings? So they have Rodgers, Wilson, Mayfield, Ryan, blah 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 blah. Where's Newton? Jeez, crow. Newton's like their 10th ranked quarterback. So Newton is 2nd or 3rd in my projections, but I know he's my 3rd ranked quarterback. So we're absolutely targeting him. Higher goes DJ Moore. You guys. Okay. So we have 2 picks to survive. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to take Pettis with this pick. Feels like a slight reach. And Kirk, and I don't think they're going to be there with the next one. That's a tough situation. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just lock up another running back and just take Penny if he's still there. Because I do think Penny's kind of ahead of these guys. That's tough. Yeah, I think I want to take Penny. I don't think... Who's some down here? Some guys... Yeah, there's definitely still names, but I can guarantee you guys are going to take them. That's the problem. Oh, we can take Hunter. Oh, that's a good thing. Don't take Hunter Henry, whoever you are, King. This is what I do when I don't know. I take a tight end. No. Did you do that to me before? Yeah, he took Damian Williams before me too. This guy. Okay. I guess we're taking Penny. I don't want to take Williams because I see regression coming. I'm not pumped on Landry. I'm not pumped on Boyd. Alshon's not terrible. I'm just not excited about those picks. So, give me Penny. I don't love it. I think he's gonna prove this season that he's absolutely worthy of the 1B. That's like his role right now. But I think he's gonna prove this season to be better. I love Chris Carson, but I think he's going to prove to be better than Chris Carson this season. And Carson hasn't stayed healthy a single year in his career, I don't think. I mean, it's only been 2 years, but he does have a little bit of an injury history. And they're going to run the ball a ton. So if Carson were to go down, huge upside for Penny. But again, I'm not pumped because there were a ton of guys in that range that I felt were the same. And so when that happens, I looked to tight end and then I looked at quarterback, but all the quarterbacks were the same in my opinion as well. And my tight end got taken, and now I see a new tier of tight end. So I just don't like the pick, guys. I just don't like it. Okay, who we taking? Tight end, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. I think I can get Vance or Njoku in the 8th, hopefully. Kirk. Yes, he is still available. Austin Eckler. Did he take Melvin Gordon? He did not. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we want Christian Kirk. If it happens again, I know this dude hasn't done it twice, but if someone else takes my pick, who are the running backs I like here? Wow. No one. I mean, obviously, yeah, some of the late guys, but for this pick, I can't even recommend a running back to take here. Wow. Jeez. Y'all took all of them. Glad I took Penny. Who are my running backs? Thank goodness I'm set at running back. Which one? Okay. Sorry, I'm recording this while NBA free agency. Can we just, for a second, the Knicks decided that... Okay, there goes Christian Kirk. The Knicks decided that Kevin Durant is not worth a max, and they have 2 open max spots, and they got no one. It's awesome. Love it. Oh, that stinks. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this like I should be. 28 seconds? Goodness gracious. Yeah, we're probably going to have to just take Vance or something. Because I don't want Allen. I don't want Harry, Shepard. No. I don't want any of those guys. Okay, wonderful. Do we just take a quarterback? Do we just take Aaron Rodgers right now? No, we'll wait another round. Ah! All right, we took Vance. I'm not 100% excited about that pick either. I should have paid attention more. Come on. Why has all of my picks been taken one before me each time? Okay, well, we're good with tight end now. Our only wide receivers are Devonta Adams and Kenny Golladay. But I guess with our next pick, we don't have to take the tight end. I did not think that another wide receiver would get taken before our pick. And I was scrolling down here. We still got QT. We still got Samuel. Still got Marquez. So we still got Deshaun Hamilton for the late rounds. Is what's his face still there? Moncrief still on the board? I don't know, it's tough to read the small font, but there's Moncrief. Okay, so we still got some guys on the board. I could have gone Aaron Rodgers in the 7th round. Probably could have done that. But again, I just want Newton. So if I can get Newton in the... Oh, is there going to be a run? A run on quarterback here? I'm cool with Deshaun, too. I think Deshaun's like my 2nd. He's either 1st or... No, he dropped. He's either 2nd or 3rd now. I think him and Newton. One of them's 2, one of them's 3 in my projections for quarterbacks. So I'm cool with Watson. Obviously, Mahomes is 1st. I shouldn't have to tell you that. Yeah. How far do I think? I think 9th. I think 9th I might be able to lock up one of Kyler or Newton. So we'll wait on that. We should just take one of the wide receivers we do like here. But who is it? Because I don't... Like, Harry's got that risk that Josh Gordon comes back and he's a rookie. Shepard's fine, but I don't know. He's Sterling Shepard. My projections don't love Allen Robinson, but no one in the industry has said a single good thing about him. So his ADP isn't high. And in the 8th round... It's not a bad look to take Allen Robinson there. So our option is Allen Robinson, Corey Davis, who I've seen a lot of people are actually pretty high on. And a lot of people would love with this pick. My projections don't like him, though, because they like A.J. Brown. Not for fantasy, but they think that he's going to be good this season. So, I mean, we're looking at like Dede and then those late round guys. But those late round guys I prefer to get more like 9, 10, 11 range. So then we're back to this quarterback discussion. But I have, Baker, Ryan, Breeze, Wentz, Murray, Newton. They're all pretty close in the projections. And realistically, I'm cool with Lamar as my 6th rated quarterback or something. The projections love Cousins, Trubisky. Heck, I'd go with Sam Darnold in a 12-team league. I don't care. Especially one like this where no one's taking quarterbacks, so I know they're all going to be available in the last round. It's just QT goes in the 8th. Yeah, they're going to start taking my wide receivers. Do I take Allen Robinson, though? Yeah, because we're just not touching that. We ain't touching this range of running back. And we're good with running back. It's looking like I could have waited on tight end, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably should have noticed that too, because we got King and Quigley, got Henry and Kittle. So I know that neither of them are going to take it with this pick or this pick. So we really only had to fade 4 total spots with 2 tight ends. Probably would have been smart to think about that. But that's a lesson for you guys, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to go Allen Robinson. I'm going to go Allen Robinson and pray that Curtis Samuel is left with the next pick. But part of me just thinks that I should just go... Do I have my projections up here? We're going to look at something real quick. Close your eyes if you're not a Draft Kit member. No, actually, I know the answer to this already. I have Allen Robinson ranked higher, or projected and ranked higher than Allen Robinson. I said that backwards. I have Allen Robinson ranked higher than those guys. So I'm going to take him. I know it's not like... I'm not all over that pick, but we've entered a situation... It's kind of like a thing in DFS where... let's say there's a player that's cheap that everyone loves. So everyone hypes him up and he becomes 60% owned in cash. He's probably not worth 60% ownership, but every single site that you go to says something good about him. And you're like, well, I'm going to play him. The opposite is true with other players. Everyone says something bad about him, and then you get Odell Beckham Jr. at 2%. I did that one week. I stacked Eli with him, which was probably a dumb move on my part. It was like 2 years ago. I knew Odell Beckham Jr. was going to be 1% owned. And I was like, yeah, he's facing a tough defense. So 1, defenses don't matter. And 2, it's Odell Beckham Jr. And he was like 1 to 2% owned. So I went like 80% of him, and he went off for like 150 and 2 scores. Something like crazy line. And I say this because every single site that week was like, no, you can't play Odell. You can't play Odell. He's too expensive. You can't play Odell. Yeah, you can't play Odell at 20%, but you can play Odell at 2%. And I know it's tough to translate that DFS mindset back into season long, but think of the rounds as price points. Like, pretend that you're paying, your 8.2 salary on DraftKings for Devonta Adams. Like, just think about it that way. He's expensive because he's going in the first round. Well, in the 8th round for Allen Robinson, that's probably good enough value to where you can say, like, he's almost like a 5K player that's getting 2% ownership. It's tough for me to make that translation right here, but I hope that you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Is that, yeah, every single person in the community has been like, Allen Robinson's not worth his ADP, but he was also going like the 6th round, I think, at one point, and he's dropped, and he just continues to drop until someone says something good about him. And I don't think he's going to drop much further than this, and I think it's kind of tough for him to disappoint. And it's not like I don't like the guy. I mean, I like Trubisky. I like that Bears offense. I think he can score touchdowns. Like, I think he's a good player. My projections didn't love him. But if his ADP keeps dropping, like it just did, I mean, I still like him more than Fuller, more than Shepard, probably more than Geronimo. Probably all the rest of the guys that were taken are probably like more than him, like taken before my pick. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that upside. So Baker gets taken. This is going to be interesting. Because is there going to be a run on quarterback? I don't even know. I feel like someone's going to take a tight end soon. Like someone's going to start taking Njoku. Because these rankings kind of weird. Njoku and like Hooper. Yeah, people are going to lock those up pretty soon, I feel like. Because after that, it starts getting a little bit gross. But I'm wondering if this is going to be run on quarterback. Because you still look at it, and there's still a ton of names left. Nah, this is not going to be, is there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 teams left, including me. So 5 other teams that have not taken a quarterback. And I'm pretty darn sure that no one... Yeah, no, I'd be surprised if someone takes 2 quarterbacks in this. Because they all know that you guys are reviewing these teams. I'm pretty confident in saying no one's going to take 2 quarterbacks. A little bit of game theory there. Yeah, we're set. Yeah, we don't need to take a quarterback. Even though I'd love, if this was your hometown league, I feel like I'd really love that value, that 9th, 10th round of getting Cam Newton or Kyler Murray. But no one's going to take 2, I bet. So, yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait on quarterback. Let's look at our team. We haven't looked at our team. Dalvin Cook, Hunter Henry for running back. Dalvin Cook, Hunter Henry, Darrell Henderson, and Rashad Penny. I do like that group there. And then Devonta Adams, Kenny Golladay, and Allen Robinson. We need more wide receivers. Yeah, we need to go a little bit of wide receivers here. So there weren't 2. Oh, nah. Okay. So Curtis Samuel got taken. Marquez got taken. I was going to say there weren't too many that got drafted. No to Metcalf. No to Hardman. I don't love Cortland Sutton. Steedy. You guys stink. All right. Deshaun Hamilton. Here's N'Keal Harry. It's my pick, right? Dede's probably the pick here. Dede, and then pray that one of the guys falls to me. Let's just look at running back, because in case there's something we really like. Nah. Nothing. Okay. We will take Dede. Yeah, it's the Jaguars, and they're not that good. But Nick Foles is an upgrade. And at least until Marquise Lee is 100%, Dede's the one. Like, I'm pretty sure Dede's going to play the slot. But that's a good role for Nick Foles. Nick Foles doesn't exactly chuck the ball downfield. So I'm cool with Dede. I think he's being a little bit undervalued so far. Curious what I have him in my rankings, because maybe I'm undervaluing him. But Marquise Lee, coming off of the torn ACL, while I think he's the number 1 when he's fully healthy, we've heard nothing, really. They hope to have him ready to start the season, and I believe he was injured early enough for him to be ready to start the season. Is he himself? I don't know. He suffered other injuries in the past. I still like him as like a super late round pick, but Dede's the guy to start out. So locking that up, I think is good. But we're kind of hoping that, like, I want Moncrief with the next pick, hoping that doesn't get taken. Yeah, that's all I see. Moncrief, Deshaun Hamilton. Oh, there was Cortland Sutton. Robert Foster's not a terrible pick. Jameson Crowder. Albert Wilson is not a bad pick. I actually might take him a little bit later. And Nunwa. Trey Quinn, our boy Trey Quinn. Zay Jones isn't terrible. David Moore isn't terrible. But we're starting to reach in this like Tim Patrick range. We need to scroll. Okay. Deshaun. I think Deshaun is such an interesting pick, because he's going to a perfect quarterback that fits his skill set. And the timing just didn't seem to be there with him and Winston. But it could be there with Wentz. And Wentz is pretty good at the deep ball. So there goes Cam. So there's really like no 1, 2. There's like 3 teams who have not taken a quarterback. We're just going to wait, guys. We're just going to wait. Who did I say I was taking? Moncrief? Yeah, we're taking Moncrief with the next pick. Who are the tight ends that are even left? Not that I'm taking one, but yeah, you're still in that. You're in that Reed. Mark Andrews is really. We could have waited. We could have waited on tight end. Oh no, going forward, I'm going to do a lot of these. It is. Okay. It is barren at running back. I'm glad I took running backs. But again, yeah, look back to the beginning of the draft. I didn't really have very many decisions, but let's say I didn't take Ty, so I didn't lock up Derrick Henry, and I'd taken Galladay with the next pick. We'd have been looking at Dalvin Cook, Darrell Henderson, and Penny, and that's it. That'd have been real thin. So, like I always say, when in doubt, you got to go with the running backs if it's a tie in the first like 5 rounds, because yeah, you might be thinking there's a drop off at both, but drop off gets real steep at running back. I just don't see anyone that. I mean, I'm cool with Ito, Justice Hill, Malcolm Brown, but like we're getting into just pure handcuffs, like no upside on their own. He did it again. So goes Moncrief. Unreal. Okay. I guess we're going Anthony Miller. We can't go Anthony Miller. I just took Allen Robinson. God. Okay. I'll probably go with Deshaun Hamilton then. How long do I have? 28 seconds. Yeah, I'll go with Deshaun Hamilton because he is going to get a ton of volume in this offense. We know Emmanuel Sanders is not going to start the season healthy. I'm pretty sure he's going to start in the pup. So you're going to get the 2 in an offense that's probably not that good, so it's not a great look. And I'm not a Flacco fan, so he's not that good. And also not a Lock fan. But he's the 2 on a team that's going to be trailing sometimes. So touchdowns probably won't be there, but I don't need him to be prolific. I need him to catch the like 75 to 80 balls I have him projected for. What is our plan here? We could consider handcuffing Dalvin Cook. Although I'm not huge into handcuffs, I'm probably not. Here's what we're probably looking for. I like Trey Quinn, and there's another name down here. I like Trey Quinn, Traquan Smith, and I like Albert Wilson in this deep range. And I have a feeling I'll be able to get at least one of them. So since I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, I already have 5 wide receivers, I need to take a running back with this pick. Because I need a running back, quarterback, where I'm waiting. I'm doing last round, like defense quarterback will be my last 2. How many rounds are even left? Okay. Last 2. This is a running back. I didn't give myself enough time to think about it. This is a running back, and hopefully we get Justice Hill. So hopefully we finish this off with Justice Hill, one of the wide receivers I like. To be completely honest, I'm probably going to take a defense in the second to last round just because I know all the quarterbacks will still be there in the last round. I have told everyone they have to take a defense. I don't know if everyone will abide by that, but I have told everyone they have to. Yeah. Justice Hill at running back. We're good with running back. It says 4. They still haven't listened to me. Sleeper. Make it a 5. I don't care that it's the guys in the flex. I want the total number of running back eligible players to show up as the 5 out of 2 there. Anywho, we're good with Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Henderson, Penny, Justice Hill. I think we're good with that. I'm not saying that's super deep, but I feel like that's definitely good enough to start the season with. And since there's always running backs on free agency, we're cool with taking a little bit of an upside hunting on the Justice Hill pick. Because I don't really like Mark Ingram that much. So we're good there. We're gonna probably take one of those wide receivers I like. I would say that maybe we take another shot at running back, but I really don't see anyone that I love like taking an upside pick with. Oh, it's Chase Edmonds. Maybe we do. So one of Chase Edmonds or the wide receivers there. Has anyone asked a question? Language. Yes, I took him in the 5th round. I will be taking Darrell Henderson, as you guys know, in every single 5th round until he moves into the 4th round. Yeah, everyone should be taking a defense, but I'm just gonna be the first because everyone's gonna take him in the last round. You know that's gonna happen. Although I don't even think the Bears should be the Bears shouldn't be anywhere higher than these late picks because defense is never consistent year over year. They're the best defense, don't get me wrong, but you shouldn't be taking the Bears in like the 11th round or anything. They're not going to set you ahead that much. However, I know everyone's going to wait, so I could consider taking them with the next pick. Know your league. I'm not even kidding. Like, I know my league mates here. It's not an actual league, but you guys know your hometown league. I know these guys aren't going to take a quarterback. Some of you know your league mates are going to take 3. So you need to adjust your draft strategy to account for that. Like, I'm adjusting to know no one's going to take those guys, and I should have known no one's going to take 2 tight ends, so I could have waited on that. Kyler Murray's still available. What is happening, guys? Has everyone taken one at this point? I'm going to do a quick one of these. Taken. Everyone has now officially taken a quarterback. And Kyler Murray, my quarterback 6 or 7, one of those two, is still on the board. Wonderful. But even if someone takes him, which I could consider taking, Lamar Jackson, I have inside the top 10 as well. Wait, is it my pick? Okay, no, it's not. I have him inside my top 10. I've got Cousins pretty high. Like, I'm cool with all 3 of those. What do you guys think I should take with this next one, though? I'm kind of actually debating it now. Between Chase Edmonds, let's just keep scrolling and just see if there was another one of those. Tony Pollard's not awful, but I'm going to take him. So Chase Edmonds, or we take one of the wide receivers we like with Traquan. Did someone take... No, doesn't look like it. Albert Wilson. Where's Trey Quinn? Where's Trey Quinn? You're not going to make me search, are you? He's at 231 for the rank. Oh, so he's just buried. All right. Wow, he's really buried. What do you guys have against Trey Quinn? There's the Bears pick. It's smart. It's not bad in the 12th round of this league when I told everyone they have to take one because of what's left. That's a smart pick. But yeah, but anyways, what do you guys have against Trey Quinn and who am I taking? Okay. Well, since I don't know, I'll just make sure I get Kyler, right? Yeah. I'll just make sure I get Kyler. I could have waited and just taken like Lamar or someone, but I do have Kyler ahead of them. Write in the comment section. So you got a lot to write in the comment section today. It's the stat of the day. You've got what should I have done with what'll now be my probably 14th. I'm probably going to take a defense with the next one. But my 14th or 13th round pick, whichever one I spend on the running back or the wide receiver, do I take, assuming they're still available, Chase Edmonds, Traquan Smith, or Albert Wilson? I should actually do my Albert Wilson thing here. I don't have the stats in front of me. But I read a really good, I want to say it's Pro Football Focus article on Albert Wilson. He's good, and he's had some injuries, and he's been behind elite talent. But he should be good to go this season. And it looks like reports out of camp are that Josh Rosen's pretty bad at football. It's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, reports are that he's looking pretty bad. So we're probably going to be seeing our boy Fitzmagic, which is what everyone wants, right? I mean, that's what we want to see. We want to see Fitzmagic. So if he's a quarterback, Albert Wilson, I mean, who's he contending with? I know it's Kenny Stills and it's Devonta Parker. Devonta Parker's never shown us that he can do it for more than a game and more than just against Patriots. I swear it's just against us. Albert Wilson's got a chance to be pretty solid this season. But I do still think he's more of that late round pick when I think I would have Trey Quinn first, then Traquan Smith, then Albert Wilson. I don't really know where I put Chase Edmonds there because Chase Edmonds, I really do like him as a late round pick. I think he's got all the upside. He's a running back 1 if something happens to DJ. Not saying something's going to happen to DJ, but anyone could get hurt. I mean, anyone can tear their ACL in any given play. And he wins leagues at that point. Is that what I'm looking for with this pick? I guess that's what I have to answer. I've got Devonta Adams. I've got Kenny Galladay, Allen Robinson, Dede, and Deshaun. So yeah, I feel like if I picked Trey Quinn with that pick, while he likely is the best among all those players, I'm not going to start him over Kenny Golladay and Devonta Adams, right? At least if my team's good, as in like if these guys don't get hurt, then I'm not starting him there. So I have to start him in the flex. And like he could be flex worthy this season. He could legitimately have 80 receptions in that offense. I'm not saying the offense is good. I'm saying no one else to throw to. And I do like Dwayne Haskins. Is that what I'm looking for with this pick? Am I looking for another flex? Because I could throw Allen Robinson in the flex. I could throw Dede in the flex. I could throw Deshaun in the flex. I could throw a lot of these guys in the flex. And I already have who I think Darrell Henderson's a great flex. So am I looking for a flex? Probably not. I'm probably not. Yeah, I'm probably looking for a running back who, if things break their way early in the season, breaks out. And if things don't break their way, I'll just drop Chase Edmonds for whoever's good on waiver wire. But I feel like Trey Quinn's going to be tough to drop because I know that he's going to produce. And I'm very excited to see his DraftKings price in week 1. Yeah, I think I just talked myself into Chase. Assuming he gets taken, I might actually shoot for the upside of Traquan Smith at that point. But there is legitimately no one. There is legitimately no one in these running backs. I mean, do you guys see a name? Benny Snell? Jordan Wilkins if something happens to Marlon Mack? I mean, I don't see anything. Dexter Williams, if you're a fan of him, I don't know. I don't think that's a good pick. But there's nothing. Tony Pollard. I can't even come up with names that aren't Chase Edmonds right now for running back. Wow. Jalen Richard, because he still is going to see some receiving down work. Alex Collins. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Malcolm Brown. Yeah. Has Jay Ajayi signed with anyone? He hasn't, right? Ah, there goes Chase. Okay. And Traquan. Did I already say that? I feel like I already said that. Jay Ajayi hasn't signed with anyone. That's kind of surprising. Is he out of the league already? There's no way. There's no way the knee caught up to him that quickly. That'd be incredible, though. All right, well, who am I taking now? It's going to be my pick. It's probably Malcolm Brown. Like, they signed, I don't know the exact terminology, but they gave up a pick and signed him, I believe. Don't quote me on this. But they at least matched. They matched. The Lions wanted him, and they matched the offer, meaning that he has to sign with what they match. And I believe they have to give up a pick. So they gave up a good amount, even if they didn't give up the pick, which I do think they gave up. You give up a lot because it was a decent amount of money if they're just not going to use them. So I'll probably be used. And again, upside. And also, if something happens to Gurley, I have Darrell Henderson and Malcolm Brown. So whatever the correct answer is, I have it on this team. That's actually not a bad strategy. I'm going to do it. Although you could have gone Trey Quinn there. Or a defense, because there's going to be a run on defense in a second. But that's not a bad strategy. If you're someone who's like, I don't know which one it is, but you think something might happen to Gurley, yeah, just take both. Because you've just locked up. They would both be startable. They would both be like easily running back 2s. Henderson would be a 1, and then I think Brown would be a 2. That's a lot of upside. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Take both if you don't know. But take one, honestly. You should be taking one in your drafts. But I don't need to do any more player analysis because I don't have any picks left that aren't defenses. So I'm going to start letting you guys see. Although I want to make my pick. I don't want to miss it. Now this is the top of the board. My team for running backs, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Darrell Henderson, Rashad Penny, Justice Hill, and Malcolm Brown. That's solid. Wide receivers, Devonta Adams, Kenny Golladay, Allen Robinson, Dede Westbrook, Deshaun Hamilton. It's not super deep, but it's definitely enough to get by. Because Allen Robinson, Dede, Hamilton, those can all fill the flex. So I really only needed the 1 and 2, and I feel comfortable every week going in with Adams and Golladay, and I feel comfortable slotting those guys in. So I feel good about the wide receivers. You guys know I love Vance. As long as he doesn't get hurt, he's going to outproduce his ADP. And of course, you've heard me say countless amazing things about the quarterback on the team that's going to be like top 3 in pass attempts, who's also mobile. Well, how are you getting that in the 12th round? Explain that one to me. He should be legitimately going in the 8th round. But I want to make my pick here, and then maybe talk about, should I even talk about these teams, or should I just let you guys look at them? Like, you've had a chance right now. I wish you could go full screen on this to get everyone in one. But make your picks. Who's the best team? Woj? Miami? Oh, Jimmy Butler. Ha! Jimmy Butler's going to Miami. My friend's not happy about that. He's a Sixers fan. They gave like a 5-year 180 to Tobias Harris. What are you doing? It's Tobias Harris. It's not that good. He's good, but he's not 5 years, $180 million. I'd much rather have Jimmy Butler on my team than Tobias Harris. Anyways, but here's the board, guys. I'll bring it up to the very top. There. Make your selections. Whoever gets the most votes makes it into the first spot. There are some times where I might have to pick 2, whoever got like the top 2, if we can't get these together every week. But for right now, it's pick 1. Pick 1 team. I don't want to bias you, so I'm not going to pick a team. But there are some pretty good. There's some pretty good teams. I'm going to try and get a screenshot together that has all of these teams' players on one. Maybe I'll just overlay it over what's happening right now. But all these players on one image, because Sleeper for some reason doesn't let me go full screen, just so you can make the pick. Oh, there goes Trey Quinn. Yeah, got to Trey Quinn. Okay, you can screenshot it or you can stop the screen at any point. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, how about we leave the like button? How about we subscribe if we are new? And thanks for watching.